what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. You guys have been tweeting us all week. When we get a new video? When we get a new video? When we get a new video? I'm so tired. I need my Skorpion show fixed. When are you getting back to Philly? Chantel Lang. Oh, well, you know I need a new video and I'm going to have my popcorn ready. I'm like, okay, y'all, I mean, can I get a little vacation for a little bit? You know, I needed a little vacay. So I had a good time in Atlanta. It was my friend Vontae's birthday. So we celebrated the whole weekend. He's a big Rihanna stan. We had VIP like in every club, in every club that we went to.
Oh, why? Because they was with you?
Because he paid for it. So, okay.
I thought you were trying to say because you was a big star. You know? Because you know how
No, I'm not no big star, but you know what? I think that if a bar or club has a small area, I think I'll buy it out just to be in there, just to chill and have a good time.
Yeah, you better talk that I'll buy it out shit.
It was really nice.
I'm still trying to buy a pair of sneakers, and he's buying out the VIP.
I ain't buying out shit yet, but I am going to throw me
something wrong.
I'm throwing me a party. I'm throwing me a party for my birthday on November 9th. My birthday is the 20th of November, but I'm gonna celebrate November 19th. So hopefully Mikkel makes it.
Where are you having it at?
Downtown, probably at XO Lounge. And hopefully if y'all want to come, if you're over 21, y'all can fly up to Philly too. Because I'm tired of going to Atlanta for y'all. And no, me or Mikkel will not be in Atlanta for Labor Day weekend, Pride weekend. We won't be there. Not unless Mikkel just decides to go.
No. Because
I will be in the Dominican Republic having a good time with my friends.
I will not be
so. Won't be able to go, but Vontae, today actually is his birthday, so happy birthday to you.
Oh, I talked to him today on the phone and he didn't even tell me.
Yep.
He was too busy picking up that bitch.
Talking about Rihanna, talking about, he got the
nerve.
No,
his dog.
Oh, no.
From the kettle.
He had the nerve to text me at 4 o'clock in the morning talking about Rihanna snatching everybody's wig. Like, bitch, if you don't hang up and go to bed, call me talking about Rihanna. Because he went to the show in Birmingham. But I met a lot of new fans of the show, hung out with a lot of good people, and I think that I meet friends faster in Atlanta than Philly for some reason. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the Southern hospitality.
Maybe it's the gin.
I don't know. I don't think it's the gin, because I don't drink the gin. Maybe it's the vodka. I don't know. But let me tell y'all, Ciara lemonade had me nice the whole weekend.
Whose picture is that?
Miss Jackson.
Well, that's a cute picture.
I'll let y'all see it since y'all probably want to see it.
At first I thought that was Ciara. I was about to say, look at Ciara.
No.
No, I mean, it looks like that must be an old picture because her body is slim.
I would never have Ciara as my screensaver. Shout out to the Ciara stands out there. And Ciara, I was looking for you, girl, but you wasn't there. Let me tell you something. You need to hook up with Jazzy Faye. And I'm saying this as a friend. You need to get back with him. I was thinking about this on the train today. I said, you know what? Me and Ciara got beef for what? For nothing. Ciara, I want you to come on the Skorpion show. Let's talk about your tour that
he wants her to come on Skorpion.
Let's talk about her. She's going on tour.
She's going on tour. I will be there. When she makes it to Six Flags, I'll be there. Because I missed the last tour at Six Flags. I heard she killed it in front of Batman.
When she comes to Philly, because she left Philly off the map, and she didn't want us to come. And we weren't going to come anyway unless we were
Where the hell she was going to have it?
So now we went. Ooh, no. She could have had it at the Leah Center.
Child, man, you know Ciara's not filling up nobody's Leah Center.
But why she don't do stuff like what Chris Brown do when he comes to the...
You gotta have somebody that want to sponsor.
What's that factory called?
Yeah, that place.
The Electric Factory.
She could do that. She could have did that. Yeah, she could. Because it's small.
Or she could do the one on
Chris Brown
4th and South.
do it, so why the fuck can't she do it?
Do the Electric Factory?
Yeah.
Yeah, she can do the Electric Factory.
Or she could do TLA.
She can't do the Leah Center.
That's what I'm saying.
Because she's not too big to. She's not.
If she had somebody with her.
If she had somebody with her, they could sell out the Leah Center. But ain't nobody just coming to see Ciara.
Ciara and Keri Hilson should go on tour together and stop all
Child, Keri Hilson is on tour at Walmarts around the country.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what? That's why I respect.
Am I lying?
You know what? No, she only did one.
Oh, one is enough for me.
No,
she
it's not.
She stayed set up in the parking lot of the
Fuck
Walmart.
that. You know what? Keri Hilson.
Charging people.
She was charging to perform in Walmart. You lying?
That's what I heard. They said you better get that quarter out that cart. You gotta put the quarter in the cart so you can use your shopping cart. So you can charge people a quarter.
No, but you know what though? On some real stuff, I really like Keri Hilson. And I love All the Boys. That is my motherfucking song. I need her to make a video for that song. And I seen Keri Hilson on Talking with Strangers with CeeLo. I like Keri Hilson. I don't see why people. I mean, I see why people didn't like her because she came at Beyonce and Ciara subliminally. Not subliminally. But she didn't say their name. She did. But I mean, all should be forgiven by now.
Yeah, all is forgiven. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I could, you know, it is what it is. I'm not holding that against her anymore. I like Keri Hilson too. I love Breaking Point. That is my song.
Wait a minute. Did we tell y'all to thumbs up this video yet? Hello? Thumbs up. Thumb it up.
Yeah.
Baby, because y'all missed us, okay?
Yeah.
Don't forget the comment.
Back to Keri Wilson.
Keri Hilson.
Whatever.
Don't do it.
I'm sorry. But back to her. Shout out to Keri Hilson. Well, you know, because she spoke to me when I was in LA.
Let me tell y'all something. This camera might be a little flimsy because my other camera, I don't know what I did with the charger, so I can't charge it. So
ooh, are we fuzzy right about now?
So we might be fuzzy. Look, we back. They can hear us. A lot of them do dishes to the Skorpion show or clean and do all kinds of stuff, so they can't see us anyway.
Oh yeah.
But shout out to those that sit in front of the computer watching.
Yeah. So anyway, good job for Keri Hilson. I mean, if I was at that Walmart that day getting my cinnamon oatmeal, I probably would have stopped in the parking lot before I got home and watched her.
She is being so shady.
No, I'm just saying, you know, because I would have no choice but to stop and watch her. I mean, if she's in the parking lot, I mean, how am I going to drive out real fast? I can slow down.
Ciara, do you? I don't care if you perform at Six Flags, Walmart,
Keri Hilson,
Acme. Who I said? Ciara. Keri Hilson. I don't care where you perform at, as long as you're on somebody's stage.
Yes.
You know, at least you got booked on somebody's stage as Rihanna.
In somebody's parking lot.
Good luck at booking that stage wherever you talk about. You know what?
You better book
Rihanna,
that stage. You better book that
so
Walmart
shady.
stage. Okay.
I love Rihanna. She's a shady bitch.
Isn't she?
Yes, she is.
No, that was shady.
Okay, so over the weekend, besides me being in Atlanta, the Skorpion show won 3 Black Weblog Awards. We won Best LGBT. I can't even say it right. Best LGBT blog. We won Best Video Blog Series, and we won Blog to Watch.
Wow.
So we want to say thank you to the Black Web Awards, Black Weblog Awards, excuse me, and all of our fans who voted for us. Because if y'all wouldn't have voted for us, we would have lost. And we were nominated 7 times. 7! And we won 3, so that's great. But we were nominated in Best Hip Hop Blog, and we are not a hip hop blog.
But I think they mean, what I think with hip hop is like the urban stuff that we talk about.
But we're not hip hop. I mean, I could say music.
Yeah, but I mean, we talk about urban stuff, so I guess they would associate that with hip hop.
But I just couldn't see us doing
hip hop. You should consider that an honor because hip hop is a big thing.
It is a big
hip hop is a big thing, but
I'm not.
I don't even talk about Jeezy, Weezy, Little. That is
because all you know is Janet and Gaga.
You know, and I know Beyonce, and I know Keri Hilson, and I know Ciara,
he knows
and
all
I know
the
Britney,
girls.
and I know Lloyd, and I know Miguel was fighting on Twitter.
Well, can we just get back to let's get back to the awards first. Let's just get back to the awards.
I'm just saying. I know a lot.
We want to thank Angel from Concrete Loop
for accepting
the awards for us because she was there in LA. And she was able to accept the awards for us. We also want to congratulate her because she won what? Best
Lifetime
Achievement Award for her.
Wow.
She must go win that award 3 more times.
Yes.
Because she hasn't been blogging for a lifetime.
So congratulations to Angel.
And don't forget, since we're speaking of Angel, sorry, she has a book that is in stores that you can buy. It's called Angel's Laws of Blogging. Excuse me, ConcreteLoop.com presents Angel's Laws of Blogging. What you need to know if you want a successful and profitable blog, written by Angel Laws with Carol Moore.
Now, this is not our first time. Let's just be clear. We won 3 awards the other night. Mm-hmm. But before we won those 3 awards, we were already award-winning bloggers. Because we won, how many did we win last year? The same award, right?
Yep, Best LGBT Blog and Best Video Blog Series.
But the thing about that is, we never received our awards.
Because they wasn't giving out awards because there wasn't an actual award show.
Oh, that's what. I was about to say, because I'm about to go on.
He's about to go on. Thank God I saved him.
Yeah, somebody got out awards. So, you know, so we was already award-winning bloggers. What I thought was interesting is that I didn't even know we were nominated for any awards. I found out when you tweeted about it, you were watching it on Ustream, and I was in the car with one of my friends, and I was like, we're nominated. So every time we won, my Twitter would light up, and I was driving, and I almost ran a red light. because I was so excited. And then I asked my friend that I was in the car with. I was like, how does it feel to be in the car with an award-winning blogger? And he was like, it feels good. It feels good. I was like, oh, because it don't feel nothing, man. So, but anyway, shout out to everybody who was supporting us. It feels good to be an award-winning blogger. I mean, I can walk up with my chest up high. I can't wait till we get our awards so then I can make a little video, because everybody was like, now you can do your little,
speech.
No, not acceptance speech, but you can do your little thing like Beyonce, get your duster to stop your.
Oh, girl. I ain't worried about dusting no blogs off.
I'll dust them off.
You go ahead and dust them off. But thank you, y'all. Thank y'all for voting for us. We truly appreciate those awards.
Yes.
And next year we want to win Blog of the Year. We lost.
Next year we want to be there.
Yeah, we will.
I would have loved for somebody had told me about it.
Yeah, I thought I told you.
No.
I thought I told you that we won't stop. You know
Is
what?
that
No.
I found out
let me tell
as the
y'all.
awards was going on. I was like, wait, we're nominated for 7 awards. I didn't even know. My friend was like, you didn't know? I was like, no, I didn't even know.
I know. I tweeted about it.
No. Excuse me. Hello? Excuse me. You talking about you tweeted
Let me
about
tell
it?
y'all something.
I am a co-host. You don't tweet nothing to me. You tell me.
Oh my God! I know I had to tell you.
And he don't pay attention
It be-
to
it-
stuff of his own.
Thank you, Amber. I sure the hell
There
don't.
be a lot going on.
I tweeted about it.
People,
So when was you gonna tell me?
You knew already. I
did
know
not
I
know.
told you.
No, I did not
And we
know.
got people, all the people to vote for us
I
and
did not
nominate
know.
us.
I did
Come
not
on,
know.
Now, come on.
I didn't know. I did not know.
He keeps smelling the pages
I
of the
know.
book.
I keep doing
I don't know what's up.
It's an addiction. I'm sorry.
Sniffing.
It's an addiction. But anyway, let's get into this video. Over the weekend, I just want to start off. We got to pay our respects. So one of our former first ladies died over the weekend, Betty Ford.
Shout out to Betty.
She died at the age of 93. Now, a lot of people may be familiar with her name, the Betty Ford Clinic in California. That's where all the celebrities and all those people with a lot of money go to when they're trying to kick their alcohol addiction or their drug addiction. Because a lot of people don't know is that Betty Ford was an alcoholic during her husband's presidency, and she was also addicted to painkillers. And her and her daughter, they opened up the clinic in the early 1980s, and that clinic helped like thousands and thousands of people, probably millions of people since like the 80s. But she passed away over the weekend, and we're giving our respects because that was a former first lady. She had a memorial yesterday, and I watched it on CNN.
Right?
Well, yeah, Michelle Obama was there, Nancy Reagan was there, Hillary Clinton was there, Rosalind Carter was there, and George W. Bush, he was there too. And then I think she's having another memorial today in Michigan where she's going to be buried with her husband.
Okay.
But just want to give that shout out.
And that's Gerald Ford's husband, right?
Yes.
Wife.
Yes. The only president, for those of you that did not know, the only president in the history of this country that was never elected. He was never elected to the office. He became president when Richard Nixon resigned in 1974 because he was vice president. So that's when he became president. And then when he ran in 1976 for a full term, he lost.
Lyndon Baines Johnson was never elected?
I said Gerald Ford.
Lyndon Baines Johnson.
Yes, he was.
He took over for
Kennedy. And then the 1964 election, Johnson won the election.
Okay. So wait a minute. When Kennedy died, he automatically became president.
Because he was vice president.
But
in 1964, that was an election year. And so since Johnson was president, he was running for office, and Johnson won. Okay. So Johnson was elected.
Oh, so technically, I'm thinking, well, since
Gerald Ford was never elected because when Richard Nixon resigned in 74...
how many years
Gerald Ford was president from 74 to 77.
Okay.
Gerald Ford became president when Richard Nixon resigned. Gerald Ford ran for a full term in 1976 against Jimmy Carter, but Jimmy Carter won and Gerald Ford lost. Mm-hmm. So therefore, Gerald Ford became the only president to never be elected as a president.
Oh, okay, that way. I'm thinking he's saying that's the only way he became president.
No, he was never elected.
Okay, because I know another president died.
Yes, I'm smart. I know. I don't know.
He know his presidential stuff. I know he know that political shit, but I have to ask when I don't know.
Well, that's fine, because that's why I'm here, sweetheart.
That's right.
Now, we're gonna talk about. Let's talk about Bow Wow real quick. Can we talk about him real quick?
You can talk about him. You know what? I've seen the tweets, but I didn't click on.
Well, Bow Wow announced that he has an open letter to his fans, announcing that he has a baby girl. Which I was very shocked because I didn't know Bow Wow had any kids, but apparently he has a little daughter.
But I remember that story that he got a stripper pregnant. This is a while ago.
Oh, I don't know if she's a stripper, but I do know he don't. I do know he doesn't get along with her because he in the letter he didn't speak very highly of her, and he was saying how it's hard because him and his daughter they don't live in the same state, and he don't get to see his baby that often. So sometimes he got to go through his phone and look at pictures to see his child.
Messed up.
Yeah, so him and his baby mom don't get along too well. But what I have about the letter is, Bow Wow, baby boy, I'm the last person that should be talking about anybody's grammar. But when you're writing an open letter to the public, try not to use the words that you would use in your daily conversation with your friends. Like y'all mean and yo and this how it bees and all that. When I was reading the letter, I thought I was reading it backwards. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What is he talking about? So maybe in the future, Bow Wow, when you write another letter, maybe you could.
Wait, is that still? Please tell me it's still recording. Please tell me it's still. Yes, it's still recording.
No,
okay.
This is so ghetto. This is why we won. Yeah, this is why we won.
Why did you do
This is why we won.
Because
who gets in front of the camera and says I hope this?
Please tell me it's still recording. Please tell me it's still recording. Please tell me it's still recording.
I don't live here. Next year they're gonna have a best catchphrase category. But anyway, Bow Wow, baby boy. In the future, if you're gonna write another open letter, just have somebody write it for you. You know,
but this about the okay. So he's saying that he can't see the baby because they live in different states.
well, he's not saying he can't see the baby. He can't see the baby as often as he would
And
like.
why not?
Well, because he works.
But he don't get visitation.
No, it's not that he doesn't get visitation. He works. It's not
What
like
is
he
he
can
doing?
get into a car and drive to his girlfriend's house.
What is he doing?
He's working. He's an actor. He makes movies and he's making music. I mean, just because we don't see him do anything doesn't mean he's not working. Don't do that. I don't see Lady Gaga doing anything, but she's working.
She don't have
isn't
any
she?
kids.
But so what? That doesn't mean he's not working.
Gaga working.
No, I don't see Gaga working.
Oh,
She's
we-
on tour.
oh, my God, do you know how
we
many
don't see
pictures-
her on tour.
No, we don't see her on tour, but you know what? There's
But we know
sites like
she's on tour.
GagaDaily.com.
Yeah, just like I know he's working.
LadyGagaNow.net.
You
There's
know-
a lot of fan sites out there where you can actually see what's going on. If Bow Wow has a fan site, which I'm sure he does, you know, we would know what's going on. And I don't know what's going on about
But you're not a fan of
I
Bow Wow.
don't check
You
about
don't
Bow
check
Wow.
them. That's why you don't know.
No, but I also was here. I seen on my tweet that they were saying that he was suicidal and stuff.
Well, yeah, he admitted that in the letter that at one point
Because he couldn't see
was
his child?
I don't think it was because of that. I think it was just so much that I
His
didn't read the
career,
whole letter.
probably.
I didn't read the whole letter because it was giving me a headache. It was really giving me a headache.
I mean, to me, it's just not. I'm not really too interested in his story. I'm not trying to be smart, but I know that. But we have to because
people are. But what I'm saying is, I think that when you have somebody who lives in a different state, it's not easy to. First of all,
I didn't know it's not easy though. Let me tell you something. He's a celebrity.
Yeah, he is.
Which means he has money to go get on a plane and go see his child whenever he has time off. I don't know what his relationship is with the baby mom, but if she won't let him see him, there are ways to go to the motherfucking court and get visitation rights or joint custody or something. You know, there's always around a parent not being able to see the child.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong because, like I said, I didn't read the whole letter. But I don't think that the baby mom is not letting him see her.
Okay.
I just think that it has something to do with the states that they live in. Because I think the baby mom lives over here on the East Coast and he lives on the West Coast. I mean, I could be wrong. Like I said, I didn't read the whole letter.
When it comes to your child and you want to be there, ain't nothing gonna stop you.
That's true, but at the same time, that's true. That is true. But at the same time, you also got to put in consideration that he is a working man, so he can provide for his child.
Shit, fly her and the girl out there. It doesn't, whatever relationship you have with the parent, I just hope that parent doesn't say anything bad about Bow Wow to the child. And I always tell y'all this: let your child get his or her own feelings about their other parent. Don't let what you think about them, implant that into your child. Don't do that because that's not right. If the child wants to get to know their father, you should let them.
Of course.
And I always say that, and I don't know who watched for the first time, but if you are that kind of parent, you need to stop doing that. And I know I'm talking to somebody, because a lot of women that have children, you know, they do a lot of mean stuff and hold it over the father's head because they're not getting money or anything like that. But I say don't do that. It's not, you shouldn't do that because that's not right. But, you know, good luck to Bow Wow. Hopefully he don't have any more suicidal thoughts.
Yeah.
Because life is too precious to end your life. Like the way I look at life is like, whose story you want to read where it ends in suicide? Nobody. You want to hear about something good that they've done, not the end because they killed themselves. No.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know we got a lot of stuff because we ain't been here for a whole goddamn week. Oh, but before we talk about the next topic, I'm going to go see Rihanna next Saturday in Philadelphia. If you are in Philadelphia for the show, let me know. We might can meet up or whatever. You know, I'm going to have my red wig on. That's how you're going to know it's me. You're going to see a dark-skinned guy with a red wig on. That's how you know it's a Skorpion. I'm going to be there. And I'm going to have... It ain't corner and buffoonery. Leave that for other people. But for me, I'm going to have my red wig on. And I'm going to be rocking out to Rihanna. Have my drink in my right hand or my left hand. And I'm going to be tweeting. We going to have fun, y'all. So, see y'all at the concert. And for those that say, well, why would you pay your money to go see her? Because I like her songs. I love her songs, and I'm going to have a good motherfucking time. And I want to see her live so that way I can give her a review. Because, you know, we always talk bad about her, but we never seen her in a show. You know, we seen her on TV. It might be different. So, you never know. But, speaking of people from Atlanta, we got to talk about Khia. Khia, girl, all I hear is,
what are you doing? What are you doing?
They passing her the notes, and then she gets on video and reads everybody in the motherfucking industry from A to Z.
But literally reads from a sheet of paper.
Yes.
Literally.
Somebody was writing her jokes or something, but she was delivering them pretty good. She delivered them pretty good. I give Khia an A for the effort. But
A D for presentation?
No, I give her an F. I give, you know what, Khia, you know what? She a bitch. Khia is a bitch, but she can back it up with her music. And that's kind of weird. Because I came and kind of like, oh, fuck Khia, she ain't shit. But when you listen to her music, it's not as bad as you think it's going to be. It's not bad. But the problem is she's a bitter bitch. She is too bitter because no one wants to buy her music.
Exactly.
And you can't get mad at the industry because no one wants to market you to anyone because don't nobody want, she's not pretty. Let's be for real. She's not pretty. She's not somebody who you're going to double take a look at like
and
you
say,
would with
damn,
Trina.
that's a bad bitch.
Yes,
or
like,
even with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj is pretty.
But I think Trina's a little bit better than Nicki Minaj.
But that's the thing. Trina and Nicki Minaj, you have a debate because they're both pretty. Khia, that's not even in the forefront. First of all, that mouth alone.
That yuck mouth.
That
girl.
yuck fucking mouth. You got the audacity to come at somebody with a mouth like that. You know what, Khia? You got a mouth only your mother could love.
And
because you know what? you had the nerve. And you know what? People were saying to me, oh, you only doing that because she's coming at Beyonce. No, I went at her because she came at everybody who is relevant. You had the nerve. Amber Rose is more relevant than you. Hell, me and Amber Rose both got more followers on Twitter than you. You got 2,000 followers. I got 13,000, and I ain't a nobody. I'm a nobody. I am a nobody, Khia. You got the nerve some Amber Roses. What you call her? A groupie.
Amber Rose?
Yeah, she talks about everybody. She didn't say nothing nice
I'm
about
gonna show you a
nobody.
little bit of love because we from Philly. Because
we
Khia was born in Philly, but she was raised in the South.
Apparently.
Okay, but that attitude.
Apparently, with that attitude and that mouth.
Oh, she started from A and worked her way to Z.
Exactly.
Amber Rose
For 50 minutes, and I had the nerve to sit there and watch that whole
I wish I would watch something from.
I watched the whole video.
I would not.
She came at everybody, but she did not say Beyonce's name. But we knew she was talking
She
about
went to A to B.
A to Z.
Every letter in the
Who was
alphabet.
C?
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
She said, "Stop showing your dick down." She said he got his dick down to his knee. Don't show it to everybody.
But that's not. But that's not an insult. That's a compliment.
That's a comment.
She
That's
was
a
like,
compliment.
Jamie Foxx is gay because he Wanda. Everybody's gay or somebody had HIV. And
You know what? But you know what? I'm sorry to cut you off, but Khia, you know what? I don't go in on people personally because it's not my thing. But Khia, you should be the last person talking about anybody having HIV, okay? Because didn't she a few years ago have that thing where she had HIV or something like that?
No, she was saying that Trina had it.
But see, why would you do that? Like, that's just
Like
ignorant.
Trina got the bug and...
Like, why would you take
she
it
was
to
saying,
there? Like,
and I'm surprised nobody not suing her for slander. Like,
Trina should have sued.
Oh,
No, Trina should have whooped her ass.
and then she was saying, giving people Graves' disease. I think what she was trying to say was Trina gave Missy some kind of disease because Missy is the only celebrity who we know that has Graves' disease and their eyes popping out and was losing weight.
So she's trying to say that Trina and Missy had sex? Is that what she's saying?
That's what she's trying to say. That Trina doing all kinds of stuff. Khia, girl, I could read through everything you're saying.
See, that's why I didn't watch the video, because I didn't find it funny. Because
no,
it's
it wasn't
one thing,
funny.
No, because it's one thing when you sit here like we do and talk about somebody with their professional life. But when you start going personal about somebody having a disease and about somebody, you don't do that, because that's not right. First of all, you don't know how Missy got the disease, and then for you to imply that Missy and Trina was somehow having sex and that's how she got the disease. Like, come on, like, who are you? And then you're sitting there reading from a piece of paper. Literally reading from a piece of paper. Like, Khia, like, girl, you are not relevant. You were relevant back in 2002 or 2003.
She was relevant with my neck and my back and so excited.
And so excited.
And Janet threw your ass on the TV, bitch. On a 13
Yes, because you weren't
TV,
even in the
bitch.
music video.
If the TV was
You were on a
inches.
TV that was in the video. Okay? You weren't in the video. You were on a TV screen that was in the video. That just
Janet said, hell no, bitch.
That's why you know your career's over and done with. Okay? You blasting people like Trina and Missy and Chris Brown and Beyonce. Mind you, these people right there, they're people who could probably call you one day, actually be on a song, and blow you back the hell up. You see what I'm saying? You being on a
Nicki
song.
Minaj came at Nicki Minaj. She came as Stephen Hill from BET, Deborah Lee.
Why did she come at them?
Because she said they won't play her fucking video.
Why would that?
Let me tell you something. Been a Bad Girl is my motherfucking song, okay?
Yeah, and it's gonna still be a
Respect
bad
Me
girl.
is my... I like her stuff for some reason, but that bitch behind, like the attitude, the mindset, she's so bitter. She's such a bitch. Khia needs somebody to just fuck her real good.
Khia needs that
and to love
good
her.
old dick.
Yes.
If she needs that good dick, just holler at me.
But she do be
I'll
singing about
I'll
it
give you
too.
somebody's phone number to get never mind.
Well, she want Lil Wayne. She don't want nobody but Lil Wayne.
She want that dirty dick? Girl, we're talking about good dick. Not dirty dick, good dick. Call me and I'll tell you where to go for that good dick. You want that jailbird dirty dick. Tattoo all over your face, dreads hanging all down to your ass dick. Nobody want that shit.
She like Lil Wayne?
Ugh.
She is in love with Lil Wayne.
Is she?
told-
But look at her.
Those
Those are the type of girls that like guys like that.
She told who the fuck he just divorced? She got the TV show, bitch.
Toya.
She told Toya,
Toya.
thank God you dropped that name because I'm going to be the only one walking around with the last name Carter. The other girls, they can have the kids, but I have the name.
Ooh.
She went, she loved her some Lil Wayne. Khia, bitch, you was comical. But you is not going to come for Wendy Williams thinking you going to have a TV show, okay? Talking about Wendy Williams is not the next Oprah.
Well,
you think she's not. But technically, she's the only black woman on daytime TV.
Okay, that's
all right.
That's it. But she's not the next.
Oh, no, but no. Come
Never.
on. Wendy Williams, come on. But Wendy Williams is a working bitch because she got shows on GSN. She be doing a reunion show. Wendy, you better get your motherfucking money, bitch. Khia, girl. You better keep selling that motor mouth. We're going to give you some free promotion.
First of all, how can Khia expect for anybody to play her videos when she's talking like this? Who's going to want to invite her to an award show? When she's talking about everybody in there. Can you imagine if she goes to perform? They will boo her off that stage.
They gonna sit there and you gonna hear fucking cricket.
Fucking
But mind you, she only come out with something when she got something about to come out. That's when she wants to go in on everybody. She went on for Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson ain't pay you no mind.
Of course not. Why would Janet Jackson pay her?
Oh God, Janet ain't pay her dust.
But listen to this. Why would any of those people that she talked about pay her any mind?
I don't know. I mean, it was cute when it was her versus Trina versus Jackie O. They would all go back and forth. But when you start getting personal like that, that's not cool.
It's not
that's when
cool
it's not
because
fun.
you're taking it to a whole nother level. Like keep it on the music level. You know what I mean? Trina is way more successful than you, Khia. Okay, I would pay to go see Trina before I pay to go see you. Okay.
And what stage? What show? Like who was booking Khia for a show?
Walmart should have booked her with Keri Hilson. That's who should have booked her.
It ain't happening, Captain.
Oh well. Khia, that's enough promotion from us.
But you know, Khia always says she gets. When people talk about her, it's free promotion. But girl, when you talk about them, you giving out free promotion too.
Yes, and I can't wait to see your next video where you talking about us.
Yeah.
Okay, and when you talk about me, make sure you get it right. I'm Miss to you.
And you know she cuts up for the girls.
Oh, I know she looks like she cuts up for the girls. She looks like she's one of the girls.
Okay. Taught by the girls.
Taught by the girls, bred by the girls.
So you know, we haven't said this name in a week. I probably said it in the video, but we haven't talked about Beyonce. Yeah, for the ones that don't like Beyonce, skip over to the next topic, bitch. So anyway, yeah, and I said bitch. Okay, some people don't want me talking about it, but oh well. Anyway, Beyonce is #1, and she's been #1 for 2 weeks. Last week she sold over 300,000 copies of 4, and she beat the expectations because she was expected to sell under 300,000 copies. Now I was thinking she was going to hit 300,000, but I still thought it was going to be a little bit under 300,000. But hey, I was wrong, but oh well, I still was almost right, because if you rounded off, it's just 300,000. I was right. So congratulations to Beyonce, and not only that, she is the first African American to come out with 4 solo. We got to make sure we say solo.
No,
4 solo albums in a row to debut at #1.
No, she's this first African American female, because DMX.
Oh yeah,
was
African American female. I
Yeah.
forgot the female
DMX
part.
was that good?
Yeah. It was only 3 of them.
Back in
It was
the day.
Britney Spears, DMX, and Beyonce. Beyonce became the first African American female to come out with 4 #1 solo studio albums. Because you know, some people were trying to check me and say, "Oh no, Alicia Keys did it first." Alicia Keys actually came out with 3 #1 studio albums, and the 4th album was a live album,
which was an unplugged album.
But Beyonce was the first African American female to come out with 4 #1 studio albums. We're not taking anything away from Alicia Keys, because Alicia Keys is thebomb.com. But we just gotta keep it real. Beyonce, you know.
But some people saying she was the first African American woman to do it, and I had to keep checking them girls. I said no. Janet already has 5 #1s back to back.
But
they're not.
But you gotta no, it's not. Because let me tell you something. No. Because Janet Jackson,
back in the
Britney
day.
Spears, DMX,
Okay.
and Beyonce, all 4 of their first 4 albums.
Okay, but that's
what it's
but
about.
Wait a minute.
That's what it's about. And you wait a minute. This is the thing. You know that's what it's about.
No.
But you're trying to throw Janet in there because Janet's first album.
No.
Poof.
And that's what I said. You know what,
No,
bitch? He always keeps talking about.
I didn't even know the name of that album.
He keeps talking about Janet's first albums, but Beyonce's first 2 albums didn't go #1 neither. And y'all know what first 2 albums I'm
You're talking about Destiny Child. And
I don't care.
You told the joke on Twitter.
I don't care. No.
We laughed on Twitter.
No, Beyonce's first 2 albums did not go to #1.
You mean Destiny Child?
No, I'm talking about Beyonce's first 2 albums.
Somebody showed Kelly Rowland this video where he says that.
So what? So what?
Look at
I said it, and
first of all,
Kelly Rowland can't need the DM.
you see how he can't give Beyonce her credit? He got to throw Janet in there.
Beyonce's first 2 because she is Destiny's Child, and those are her first 2 albums.
Now,
so Beyonce's
now,
first.
if I would have said Beyonce was Destiny's Child, it would have been a problem.
No, she's not. How you gonna say she's Destiny's Child? Yeah, you know, but listen that. But mind you,
if I would have said it, it would have been a problem.
Before. We got video, child, you said it, okay?
I did say it, and you flipped.
I'm joking, bitch. It's all right. No, but truth be told, Beyonce's first album did not go to #1. They went to number 67, and one was at number.
He's talking
6.
about Destiny's Child, okay?
And they was Beyonce's first 2 albums. They was Kelly Rowland's first 2 albums. Okay.
Look at him. That's a shame. He don't want to give credit where it's due.
Michelle's first album went to #1. I think. Did it? Yeah.
First and only.
600. No. Because her second album went to #1. I'm at #2.
Why are you trying to throw shade?
Child, because you're not going to do my girl like that.
No, but he knows that it's the first 4 albums that are released, not the first 5 after the first 3.
But look.
Come on.
But look. Those Joe
Janet
Jackson.
Jackson had 3 albums to get it right.
Those was Joe Jackson.
She had 3 albums to get it right. Because that wasn't like her first 3 that didn't go to #1.
Her first 2 albums.
So she had 2 albums to get it right.
And from Control On until Nipplegate, child. Janet ruled the motherfucking world. But girl, after that titty came out,
they
girl,
we don't play that one.
They forgot she was a Jackson. No, they remember her last name was Jackson and she was black, baby. That's when they remember. But anyway, congratulations to Beyonce and her new video, Best Thing I Never Had, came out. Y'all see my video review, but y'all did not hear Mikkel's thoughts. So
let me just say that. Now this is what I didn't like about your review. I'm gonna have to tell you what I didn't like. Because I thought that was a little insensitive. I thought it was wrong. When you said, because I was watching your review, I was ready to hear what you had to say. And then when you said, this is cute. Wait, damn, I gotta find it. Look, read that. No, don't read it out loud. Hold on real quick.
I don't know. I see this picture.
Wait. I'm sorry, y'all. Come on, hurry up and load. I hate your fucking house. But anyway, I'm waiting till it load. I didn't like the part when you said that you were going to give your opinion because you know it's going to be honest because you know Mikkel is going to lie. And I'm like, wait. But how am I going to lie?
I said because Mikkel is a stand. And you know when you stand for somebody, you don't go in the way you're supposed to go in. That's what I said.
But wait, what did I do on Run the World?
Child, what did we both stand because we like that video.
No, I'm not talking about, I'm talking about the song.
What?
The song. I didn't like the song.
Oh no, you
how quickly
like
you forgot that I didn't like the song.
Oh, but girl,
I didn't like that you said that because I was like, because it kind of was implying that I wasn't going to be honest about how I felt about the video.
Oh, but no, see, you shouldn't imply because I didn't say.
No, that's what you said in the video. You did.
Yeah, I said.
And I was speaking to one of my friends today. He said, I didn't understand how
be in the video. I said no
because Mikkel's not going to get the truth. That's what you said. You did say that, and that's not true. Now, this is what I will say about the video. I liked the video. I thought Beyonce looked gorgeous in the video. The reason why I like the video with the song is because I didn't have any expectations for a video for it. I just didn't have anything expected. So when I saw it, I said, okay, well, this is a cute little concept. She's getting married to a guy. And on her wedding day, she was reminding herself about the guy that she had in the past. That thank God she didn't walk down the aisle with him. She's walking down the aisle with the man of her dreams. That's what I got from it. Now everybody else didn't like that. They felt as though it should have been an irreplaceable type video.
No.
Well, some people did think that.
I'm just saying.
Somebody wrote me on Facebook and was like, I thought she should have been all up in his face. And I was just like, but she gave us that with irreplaceable.
But I mean, it could have had, the video could have had more of a storyline to it. And people wanted, I'm going to be honest, people wanted me to dig deep, and probably you too. People probably tweeted you and say, well, you know, Beyonce threw shade to her first boyfriend, Lindell, because they went back to the prom scene. But this is my thing. That's whatever Beyonce did in her personal life, and you know, with that guy, that's their business. It's not my job to get on camera and to be nasty, because I don't know what the hell happened between them.
No.
So I'm like, no.
Yeah.
But if she threw shade at him, she threw shade at him.
Yeah.
But I don't know about it. I'm not talking about it, and we're not messy. So,
well, we don't even know if that was what she was going for, because I didn't even.
But I just think that she flashed back too far for me, because it's like, okay, Beyonce, girl, this is 2011. You worrying about somebody from 15 years ago?
But her and Jay-Z's been together for 10 years.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's from the prom. Like, first of all, when that
hold on.
The prom scene when they was dancing. And he went to go dance with the other girl. That's what it would have been over for me right there.
Yeah, but I'm saying, you're saying she went back 15 years, but you got to remember her and Jay-Z's been together for 10 years. They've been together for 10 years. That prom scene was what, 1998?
But Jay-Z
that was like 3 years before her and Jay-Z got together.
But Jay-Z not in the video, so that's what I'm saying. It could have been, and she could have did.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. She could have been talking about anybody, but I mean, come on. Come on. I thought the video was cute. I thought she looked gorgeous. The part that I didn't understand, where I heard that you was talking about the whole,
oh, she couldn't get my dick hard. That was just a joke.
I didn't watch it because after you said that about me, I turned it off. And I was just like, oh, I'm not watching it, because Kevin does not know what he's talking about. But then people was like, wait, did you hear when Kevin said about the lingerie? And so I was like, no, what did he say? And they was like, yes, hot. They said that you went in and said something like, you know, majority of the people you are gay or something like that, and why would you wear lingerie? And I was just like,
that was a joke. Like, they don't. Goodbye.
Well, you know the girls listen to what you said.
Because I was cracking up. I was just cracking up because I was thinking it to myself and thought it was funny. Ooh. Whoever tweeted that,
they tried.
I'm done. Don't show me nothing else from your phone.
I retweeted it too.
Child, I ain't gonna text you tonight. She like, my only number one. What?
My only number.
You gonna cut your ass out.
You said. No.
He tried to. Oh, speaking of the Knowles family.
Yes, we got
The family.
The family.
We gotta talk. You can talk about the Mathew situation. Bring it up. Just
okay.
bring us
So,
up to life.
you know, TMZ is reporting that Mathew Knowles is suing. He filed papers against Live Nation because apparently Live Nation, according to Mathew Knowles and his people, Live Nation informed Beyonce that during her last world tour in 2009 and early 2010, her father, who was her manager at the time, was taking some money from her. And she didn't know about it. And so they had a little investigation and they came up with that conclusion. So now Mathew Knowles is filing papers against Live Nation saying that this is not true. He never stole anything from his daughter. And he would like for Live Nation to prove and to let him know how they came to that conclusion that he stole money. Now, people, as we all know, a few months ago, we all heard that Beyonce had part ways with her father as manager. Now, of course, we all were under the assumption that they part ways because Beyonce wanted to take the reins of, you know, her own career, her own career, which made kind of sense to me because she's getting up in age, so you know she wants to do it for herself. Then this story came out, and now sources are saying this is the real reason why Beyonce fired her father. Now, this is what I have to say about it because a lot of people were asking me about it, and I did not answer any questions. This is what I have to say. I don't know if it's true. I really don't know if it's true. I can't really speak on it until we find a little bit more about it. But what I will say is I hope that it isn't true. Because for him to do that to his daughter, now we already know, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but we already know how shady Mathew has been in the past. I mean, look what he did to her mother.
Shade through her.
His wife, take it there, we already know. But I hope that this isn't true. Because I just don't understand for what reason would Mathew Knowles have to steal from his daughter, because I'm sure he was making a ton of money off of his daughter throughout her career. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like Beyonce is a C-list. She's a big megastar making millions of dollars. I mean, she's worth up to $300 million. So I know he was making a lot of money off of her as her manager. I just don't understand this whole theory of him stealing from her. I hope it's not true. I hope and pray it's not true because it would not be a good look for him. If it is true, he could just...
You know what? Let me tell you. That whole... I don't want to talk about her parents. But something isn't right with the whole situation. Every time we see Beyonce, somewhere we see Miss Tina, right?
But that's been forever.
I know. It's just that ever since that scandal from last year about the baby situation, it's just that I've noticed that they've been together a whole lot more, and I noticed that the parents, like, they were supposed to divorce, but then they didn't divorce. But we don't ever see them together.
No, you don't.
We don't ever see them together.
No.
So what I'm thinking is they're both helping each other heal. Something must have happened, because they were like the big happy family. So something had to go down. I don't know what went down. But to me, it just didn't seem right. And I promise, I was talking with someone and I said, there must be some type of lawsuit that's about to happen. Because Beyonce would not just separate from her dad. I could put my hand on the Bible and tell you I had this conversation with somebody. Because it just didn't seem right. She's done been with him his whole life. I mean, her whole life.
Yeah.
She has been with him. He has been there that whole time. And for her to just separate, you just don't you don't fix what's not broken. So something had to happen where she needed something to be fixed. But again, we can't really talk about it because we don't know.
Yeah, because we don't know everything.
But I mean, come on, something ain't right. That whole situation ain't right. And if Mathew was stealing from his daughter, that's effed up.
Yeah.
That's effed up. But again, Mathew doesn't have a clean history.
No, he doesn't.
When it comes, I mean, you know, the from members of Destiny's Child had their stories about the money situation and being kicked out the group and how things went on. It's a whole lot. And Mathew is not looking good. He's never been looking good for the past 10 years. Ever since the Destiny's Child breakup, Mathew has never looked good. He's always been a shady character. Like, and that, it's effed up. It's effed up, and I hope that, you know, Beyonce can forgive him for whatever happened. I just hope that they, and for Solange too, because, you know, they're a very private family, and for this to just be out, oh my God.
Well, you know, you know what I think?
It's a whole lot. I mean, but you know what though? I really would love, oh my God, I would love for Beyonce and Solange to talk about it. But they're not. I know they're not. But I swear, I'm just waiting for Robin Roberts or somebody to just go there with the real questions that we want to know. Because I'm tired. I am so tired of the same nursery rhyme questions that people ask Beyonce. I am so tired of seeing that picture of her, the videos of her being a baby. I want to know the real stuff. Who going to ask the real questions? That's what I want to know.
But you can have somebody ask the real questions all you want to, but it's up to
her.
Yeah,
it's up for her to answer
it.
But
now, there are some people, some celebrities who will talk about, like for instance, I already made up my mind. Now I don't know, I can't speak for you, but I know for me, when we do make it, and when we do start getting people to want to interview us and ask us questions, don't ask me anything personal about me or about you, because I'm not answering it. Ask me about the Skorpion show, and that's it. Don't ask me who I'm dating, don't ask me this, don't ask me who Kevin's dating, because that's none of your business. I'm not here to talk about who I'm dating, or I'm here to talk about the Skorpion show. That's how some people are. Some people are, they're only here to talk about business. What goes on between me and my family and our private life and my private finances, that's none of your business.
It's not, but you know what?
You know, so you can ask me all you want to, don't expect an answer. And that's how it is, because for the past, 10, 15 years, you've seen, like you said, you've seen the same nursery rhyme questions. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big Beyonce stan. I get tired of the same questions.
You already know how she's going to answer.
Because we already know how she's going to answer. But at the same time, you got to respect the fact that you don't want her, she don't want them asking her personal questions. Like for instance, when people ask Oprah personal questions, Oprah gives you that, and for a long time, Oprah didn't talk about her and Stephen. But Oprah slowly but surely started opening up, just like Beyonce. Because if you remember, Oprah was the one who told Beyonce her first time on Oprah, don't talk about your personal life. Because once you start talking about your personal life, that's what every interview from then on out is going to be about. It ain't going to be about your music or your work. It's going to be about your personal life. Oprah told her right. Because when you get that, because like you said, if you notice in every interview after her and Jaycee got married, everybody was always asking her about their marriage. Nobody ever asked Jay-Z. Nobody ever asked Jay-Z. It was always her. And some people, you get tired of that. I'm here to promote a new album or a new perfume, and you keep asking me about my marriage. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about my work. Let's talk about that.
But you know what? What makes a fan feel more connected to you is by knowing, you know, how you deal with some of the personal struggles in your life. I'm not saying she shouldn't, like, girl, don't ever do it. But if she feels the time is right, you know, I say don't keep all that in your chest sometimes. If you feel like you have to just let it out and let your fans know that I've been there and you can get through it too. Like if she wants to create, you know, let it out that way, I say let it out that way.
But there's a way. Now let me say something. I agree with you. Because I feel as though I would love for people to ask Beyonce certain questions, but this is my thing. I want them to ask the question so whereas though it does not make it uncomfortable for her to answer. Like for instance, I don't want somebody to be sitting there asking Beyonce, so how did you feel when you found out your father cheated on your mother? You don't do that. Don't do that. Because that's, now it seems like now not only are you taking it a step too far, but it seems like you're kind of being disrespectful. Now, a proper way to ask that question will probably be, a lot of people go through a lot of personal things in their lives. You know, you have families who separate, their parents separate, you know, they divorce, or their boyfriend and girlfriend abuse them, this, that, and the third. how does Beyonce handle situations like that, personal situations like that in her life? You see what I'm saying? You can ask the question without being too direct with it. So then you can know how she would do. Don't just ask, well, what did you do when your father, when you found out you had a baby brother? Even though we want to know that, but do you honestly think she's going to answer that question? No. Because you wouldn't answer that question.
No. But you know what? See, because I'm kind of different. Some people ask me some questions and I'll give them an answer, but it depends on how it's coming.
But you don't. But you got to be careful as to not give them too much.
Yeah, of course.
Because if you notice, like this is what I loved about that Janet Jackson interview with Piers Morgan. Janet Jackson was so open in that interview, but Janet Jackson knew what to say and what not to say. You see what I'm saying? Like I've seen. I can't really say I've seen too many interviews with Janet, but I've seen enough interviews where I've seen her like a little reserved. That Piers Morgan interview, she was very open because Piers knew how to ask the questions. He didn't just blatantly come out and say, he knew how to make it feel comfortable.
You know how to talk to you
yeah,
to make you feel
to make her feel comfortable. And that's why she was a little bit more comfortable telling us that her father told her, no, you don't call me. You see what I'm saying?
But the only person I could see Beyonce ever spilling anything to in an interview is Oprah.
Yeah.
That's the only person.
You know why? Because Oprah will know how to talk to her. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think Oprah will know how to talk and get her to open up.
But when Beyonce is ready to talk about it, it's going to be a big special.
Oh, it's going to be
everybody because girl,
yeah,
them ratings is going to go through the roof.
You know why? Because you know what? As a Beyonce fan, I would love for Beyonce to do an interview, an hour or maybe a 2-part interview the way it was with Whitney Houston and Oprah, where Beyonce starts from the time Destiny's Child made it big to now with her solo career. I would love for Oprah and Oprah alone to ask her how did she feel when the group, broke up? Because Beyonce, they're all women now. So we would kind of like to know, did it hurt? And do you speak to them now? When's the last time you said, you spoke to any of them, you gave them that shout out, which was very, good of her to do that. It was very nice of her to do because she didn't have to do it. But it was nice of her to do it because she remembered that it wasn't just her, she was with them. Like you so eloquently always remind us that Destiny's Child steps on Beyonce. I mean, you always remind us that. But I mean, she, clearly she watches the Skorpion show because she said, what, I'm going to do this for Kevin. I want to give a shout out to the toy and Tavia. There, Kevin, I did it, okay?
No, but I mean, hey, I was surprised she did it.
But we all were surprised because when's the last time you've ever heard Beyonce utter the names Latoya and Latavia?
Matthew's like, bitch, you better not ever say their name as long as I'm your manager. So she took the first opportunity. now get mad at that.
I know Matthew might be sitting on.
Cause and you know what? We still haven't seen Michelle and Latoya talk about how they became friends and how Kelly and Latoya. It's a lot to go on that's about to go on.
Well,
I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's a lot that's. I don't know. But
well, you know what? The public does not know how they became friends. Well, we know how they became friends. And it's a beautiful story. And when they are all ready to sit down and talk about it, we're going to let them talk about it.
That's going to be fun. Oprah,
that's a beautiful story. Yeah, Oprah, you can have that beautiful because we beat you to that. we did beat them to that. We did. Yeah. That's a beautiful story of how they became.
You had your chance to win the 25.
But we would like for them when they're ready, because that's not our place to say anything, because that is not our place.
Yeah.
But I think that.
But I think it would be decent to see every former.
That would be
child,
so.
Except for Shay with Farrah.
Except for Farrah. Farrah can't seem to get over the fact that she was only in the group for 2.5 seconds.
But Beyonce could help out with a couple coins. I mean. So she better.
First of all, who knew that Farrah? Who knows if Farrah can even sing? Because I don't know if she can sing. Never seen her dance. I just don't. All I know is that she was the pretty girl who came in. Her and Michelle came in at the same time, and then she was gone.
And then she went in on Michelle and them too. She went on everybody.
She went on everybody. Her and Khia got that bitter bitch syndrome. It's bitter.
That's a bitter bitch. Do hashtag bitter bitch. That's gonna be our tweet of the day. Bitter bitch. Okay. We got a lot more. We got a lot. We've been going for a long time. And it is hot because I can't turn that fan on. Talk about Jaycee Lee Dugard's story.
Oh.
Because I seen part 1, but I didn't watch part 2.
Oh, it was part 2?
Yeah, I mean, well, I watched the first half and I didn't see the second half. It was 2 hours.
Oh, wow. I didn't catch the whole 2 hours, I don't think.
But she was trapped in the house.
Oh, it was a sad story. So, you know, Jaycee Lee Dugard, the young lady who is like 30-something now, but about 2 years ago, she was found. She was kidnapped back in 1991 when she was 11 years old. And she was kidnapped on her way to school. And she had been living in the backyard in a shed of her kidnapper's house for the past 18 years. And she had given birth to 2 daughters in that backyard in the sheds that she was living in. It's a sad story because I never knew how she was kidnapped. I just knew she was kidnapped, but I never knew how. She was telling Diane Sawyer of how on the morning that she was kidnapped, she was walking up the hill to go, you know, on her way to school, and a car was coming towards her. And she thought when the car was slowing down that they were going to ask her for directions. So she said, you know, she was ready to give them directions. And that's the part that makes me so upset, is that here you have people, even at a young age like 11, here ready to help you, and then you turn around and do them wrong. You see what I'm saying? Like, she was ready to help these people give directions, and then they turn around. She said that the car stopped, and before she knew it, she was lying on her back on the ground. And then she woke up in the car with a woman's knee on her back. Come to find out, she was tasered. They stuck the hand out the window and tasered her. 11 years old. They handcuffed her to a shed. And I think she said she was handcuffed.
She was handcuffed
for like a year, almost a year or something like that, or a couple of months.
Her hands was behind her back.
She said it was difficult for her to go to the bathroom. It was a really sad story. She took, the first time her ever seeing a naked man was when she had to get in the shower with her kidnapper. She had never had sex before because, of course, she was 11. He raped her. Her kidnappers were the ones who actually told her when she was pregnant, because she had no idea that she was pregnant. They told her when she had got pregnant. But the part that really got me really upset was when the day when she started going into labor with her first child. She was all by herself in the shed. And she was handcuffed in there by herself for hours until they came home. So here she is going, having those pains for hours by herself with nobody there in the shed. And the guy, I can't think of what his name was, but her kidnapper was the one who actually helped her give birth. It was just a sad story. If you guys can find it online, Diane Sawyer interviewed her.
Y'all should watch it
because it was really sad. And her mom never gave up hope, never gave up searching for her. Real quick, she used to keep a journal, and in the journal, at the end of the journal, she would always write her name. Well, the kidnapper found the journal and made her tear her name out, and told her that she had to get a new name because she couldn't go by that name anymore. So then she used the name Alyssa. So when they were finally found in, like, what was it, 2009 or something like that, the police were questioning her and saying, you know, what is your name? What is your name? And she kept telling the police that she couldn't tell them what her name was because she hadn't said her name in about 16 years. So then she finally took a piece of paper and she wrote her name, Jaycee Lee Dugard, on the piece of paper because she hadn't spoken because the guy told her she wasn't allowed to speak anymore. It was just really, really emotional, and it's sad because when kids get kidnapped, it's one thing when somebody gets kidnapped, but when you have a child that's kidnapped as a parent and you have no idea where your child is, no idea where they could be or what's going on with them, that's the part that, like, I don't think anybody could ever fully understand unless you've been there. And I just felt so bad for her mom because her mom, like, she never gave up hope on her daughter. And she kept saying in the interview that she always knew that her daughter was going to come back to her. And she did. And of course, being me, I cried throughout the whole interview.
And she was not, like, she's not, what's the word, like, she doesn't hate them. No. She doesn't have any animosity or anything.
No. And she lost her whole... I thought it was so remarkable when she was saying that when she gave birth to her 2 daughters, she had to become their teacher. And the sad part about it is that she only had a 5th grade education because when she was kidnapped, she was in the 5th grade. So she says she taught her kids math and social studies and things like that. But she was saying that math wasn't her strong point because, you know, she only had a 5th grade education. But she did the best that she could of teaching them in that backyard. And it's just real sad. It's really sad. It really is. But I would love to, because I didn't see the whole thing.
Yeah, it's on, I got an app on the ABC app. I was
and it is on there? Yeah, I need to catch that.
Yeah, I felt sad watching it. But I just knew that you had to see it.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I know you watch stuff like that.
I was crying the whole time.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I cried.
But you must teach your children. Nowadays, you can't even have them stop for nobody. Can't talk to nobody. Have them yell or scream something. They got to do something.
But you know what? But you know what? You can teach your kids that. Yeah, she didn't because she was by herself in that room. You can teach your kids that, but you know what? You teach your kids that when you want your kids, when you're teaching it, like for instance, you tell your kids if somebody's trying to touch you in a wrong place, if somebody's trying to hurt you, you yell for help. But if somebody comes, if an adult comes up to your child, just, you know, randomly saying hi, something like that, because your child doesn't know that they're trying to hurt them. You see what I'm saying? They just think that they're saying hi with them. You know what I don't like? I don't like when I'm walking past a child, somebody with their child, and their child says hi to me. Because I feel as though you should teach your child not to say hi to strangers. Because I could be anybody. And a lot of times, I know a lot of people may think this is rude, but a lot of times when a small child says hi to me, I don't say anything back. Because I don't like the fact that some parents don't, like you, my mom taught us, don't speak to anybody. You don't do that. Because my mom always said to us, this is how my mom used to scare me and my sister. When she used to leave us in the house by herself, she used to tell us, I don't care if one of our relatives came knocking at that door. You don't answer it for nobody. Because she wanted us to get into that habit of, you can't trust anybody. You see what I'm saying? You just don't know. You don't know. Anybody could be somebody wrong. And I just don't like when I'm walking down the street and you got a little child saying hi. Because they shouldn't be saying hi to strangers, especially adults that they don't know. Because I could be a pervert saying hi and just start grabbing myself, you know? You just don't know. And I just think parents should teach their kids not to say hi to strangers. Some parents may disagree, but I just don't think you should.
I mean, if I'm there, like especially an old person, oh my God, because I ride the bus. So I see old people, they say hi to children. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, no, it's nothing wrong with that.
I'm just, because, you know, some old lady be lonely. You know, see children, they get happy.
That's true. You know what I found so funny one day, because I have that thing where I don't think kids should say hi to adults. One day I was out in public, and this little boy was with his mom. And this lady said hi to the little boy because he was looking at her. And the little boy didn't say anything bad. And he kept staring at the lady. She just said hi. The little boy turned around to his mom and looked at his mom. And his mom said, say hi. And that's when the little boy said hi. It was almost as if the little boy was making sure with his mom it was okay for him to say hi. And that's what I like. Look at your mother to make sure first. And it was funny because the little boy kept looking at her, and the lady kept saying hi, and then he looked at his mom, and his mom says, go ahead, say hi. And that's when he said hi back, and I said, well then, you know what? His mom told him right. Because you just go and say hi to everybody. You don't know who everybody is. Now we live in a world where people will touch and grab your child, fill up on your child while you're standing right there, and you may not even know it. You see what I'm saying? Because you got perverts out there like that, so you have to be careful. I know a lot of people say, oh, Mikkel, but you just being a little too... I just don't want nobody hurting my child.
I think Mikkel would be a real strict parent. I mean, I would be strict, but I wouldn't be as strict as he probably would.
I don't think it's strict. I just don't want nobody hurting my... First of all, I'm too emotional. I'm too emotional. So the minute somebody tells me my child is kidnapped or somebody touched my child, I don't even think I would want to fight. I would just start crying, oh my God, because then you start blaming yourself, like, how did I let that happen? You know what I mean? Like, that's just how I am. I'm sorry.
Did you hear about the woman in California that cut her man's dick off and put it in the garbage disposal and actually turned it on
and then told the cops that she did it
and say he deserved it
and told them that he deserved it? Now, why did she say that? Did they say why he said he deserved it?
All I seen on the news, they said that they was getting a divorce. She handcuffed him to the bed
She
And
food
he
poisoned
passed
him.
Oh, that.
She cooked him dinner, and she put something in his food. And when he went to go take a nap, because whatever she put in there put his ass to sleep, that's when she handcuffed him. When he woke up, that's when she took that knife and went slice
with a 10-inch knife. That makes me appreciate my dick even more.
Can you imagine the blood?
Can you imagine not having that anymore? Woo! That is I mean, girl, you can't even F anymore. You can't even.
Well, some of us don't use it. No, I'm not saying me.
I'm
not saying me. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying, and mind you, some bottles don't even let you touch it. Don't even look at it.
Oh my God! I thought I was the only one that had that experience. Child, what? No, you can't. I'm like, what? No, but that's all. We don't talk about that off. We don't talk about that off. This was years ago when I was in my first days. You sometimes don't let you touch it. They tell you no, don't touch it.
But so, what kind of punishment would you give to that lady for doing that?
She would have to be in jail
for life. That sounds like
not for life.
Oh,
she didn't kill him.
But girl, she did kill his manhood.
Yeah, well, he probably was using his manhood on somebody else. He should have been sticking it in nobody else. See, when you
That's not funny.
It's not funny.
Jesus.
Well, let's talk about
Could you do that though?
What? Cut somebody? No, I couldn't cut nobody's dick off because I wouldn't want nobody cutting mine off and then throwing it in the garbage disposal. Like, what the hell am I gonna do with it in the garbage disposal?
Turn that shit. Chop that shit up.
For her to cut it off and then pick it up after it's off, so you're literally walking through your house with a dick in your hand. Can you imagine somebody knocking on her door, girl? What is that in your hand? A dick? Whose? My husband's.
Girl.
You never know who you laying in the bed with. Because anybody who could be psychotic like that. But
that just sent chills through my body.
I was telling Kevin this about the man who met this woman, a mother of 4, over the internet on a fetish website. They didn't say which website it was, but it was a fetish website. He gets the lady over to his house, and apparently he forces her to have sex with his German Shepherd, a dog. Well, the lady gets an allergic reaction and she dies. Now, this man is being charged with murder and he may be facing life in prison. Now, this is my thing. Me and my coworker were on the same page as this. Because we couldn't understand how this man is getting life in prison. I feel as though unless he had a gun to her head and made that dog get on top of her and have sex with her, I don't see how he's being charged with murder. Because if he met her on a fetish website, I would love to know what kind of fetish website this was, okay? Because if it was a website where they were talking about, what is it, bestiality? How can he be charged with that? You know what I mean? Like, come on. She knew what she was getting herself into when she was going over there. I mean, at least
like some men have some weird fantasies. Everybody has some type of fantasy. I have a fantasy.
Everybody has a fantasy.
I haven't lived out my fantasy.
And everybody has a fetish. Yes. But crazy people have animal fetishes. Because there's no way on earth I'm going to want to watch somebody have sex with an animal. I saw that in a video and it disturbed the hell out of me. It just disturbed
me. told us a story how.
Yeah, I told him and his niece a story about how I seen a video with these women having sex with dogs. And I was freaked out and I couldn't eat for 2 days because every time I tried to eat, their images kept popping up in my mind. I was just like, oh my God.
But, I mean, I don't think that he should get life. Was there a video? Well, you know, I don't know.
Because they didn't give you too much on the radio when they were talking about it. All they said was that, you know, he's being charged because of the fact that she died from the allergic reaction.
But it's not her fault. It could be, she could have died from being allergic to silk.
I just don't see how somebody can force you to have sex with a dog. Unless they have a gun to your head.
Or a knife. They can have, I mean, people can force you to do stuff, but it gotta be, for me, it has to be under a knife.
But I mean, if she's...
Or a gun.
But if she's meeting this guy on a fetish website, clearly she knew what she was getting herself into.
But how can he force her to have sex with the dog? And how do they have proof that he forced her to have sex with the dog? That's what I want to know.
Well, clearly,
I want to see what was the online conversation about. Because I know they got documents. You know.
Well, clearly they know that she had sex with the dog because she died from whatever.
But who? How can you? How don't you?
First of all, I get freaked out whenever I see that little pink thing come out of the dog. Y'all know what pink, the penis, when it's pink and wet, when it be hot.
And they try to hump on you.
Oh. I get sick when I see it. So can you just imagine having that touching you and then going inside? I can't.
I don't know what they're gonna do.
I don't know what they're gonna do.
I don't know what they're gonna do. But you know what? Their story is just
Bad
fucking
boys,
crazy.
bad boys.
But people,
What you gonna do?
oh, animals.
Animals.
How the fuck you fucking an animal? How did your dick get hard for an animal?
Watching your cat walk across the room and you just be like, ooh, I'm gonna tear that pussy up.
Beyonce.
I'm gonna tear that pussy up. That's a cat.
Girl,
If I walked in this house one day to record a video and I see you in here with a cat on your lap,
oh girl,
I'm going to cuss you out.
Sean, this cat is over. She's like, what are you doing?
Why you wake her up?
Because I'm putting him on my leg. This is the cat you don't like.
No.
And I know you're scared.
And I better not see you going like this.
Don't play with me.
Make it rain, Trick. Make it rain.
Can I tell you how?
Oh, you're touching me with that cat hand.
Shut up. Oh my God,
Sorry, Angel.
Shut up. We gotta talk about this.
What?
Girl, could you date a stripper? And I'm gonna tell you what made me ask you that question.
Could I date a stripper?
Okay.
Now,
Girl, let me tell you what I asked. You know, I was in Atlanta all weekend, and they always had the strippers. Real nice.
Didn't you say you saw somebody
a
put
guy sucking the stripper dick in the club, and he was a huge, a big girl,
A big
man.
stripper
Had to
or
be
the
like
man?
400 pounds.
Oh,
the man,
fat guy.
the guy that was sucking the dick. But I'm just like, how can you allow just a random person in the audience
to do that?
But
you know what? I've never been to. All the times I went to the club where they had strippers, I never seen the strippers let you do that. Like sometimes they don't even let you touch them unless you're putting the money in their underwear.
Yeah, I just felt.
What was the stripper doing? Wait, was this out like, or was this like in a corner?
He was
on the stage.
On the stage. Let me tell you. You know how Beyonce had that long stage at the thing.
Yeah.
It's like her walking down the long part of the stage, and he was just laying there with like on his back.
The stripper.
The stripper was laying on his back. You know,
And the guy came up on stage.
He came up to the stage, and just leaned over and just put the dick in his mouth. And then the dancer was just kept forcing his head down there, and I just was like,
That's
nasty.
And what club was this?
This was at 708. 708 already has history of having a dark room where you can just go in and have sex and do whatever. But for me, I was like, that stripper is just too fine to have somebody just.
I don't know. You know what? I don't
Girl.
know because stuff like that would really.
I couldn't
freak
date a
me
stripper.
out. Yeah, it would really kind of because you
I'd
don't
be like,
know.
who you going with, who you coming home with, and you might be dancing, but who did you let do whatever to you for a couple dollars?
Because you know how people get when they get in the club with a stripper. They want to touch and grab and stroke and do all that type of stuff. And
But mind you, this would take away my fantasy of seeing that stripper. Like, because I seen him at Sizzle, and then I see him in Atlanta, but then
do you have a picture of him?
I don't know. But you know how people in Atlanta always have pictures and stuff. If I see him, I'll show them to you. Or if you're on Twitter, I'll show them to you. But I just was like, no, like, how could you do that?
That was probably a big turn off. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I was already, like, not drunk. I was sobering up. That sobered me up more, seeing that. But yeah, I just could y'all date a stripper
Or a porn star.
Porn
Somebody
star.
who does porn.
Girl, porn stars. No, not dating. Not dating, but an encounter maybe. But date, no.
Well, why an encounter?
Because,
why?
you know why? Because you might see a porno a lot, or you might have a favorite porn star, and you think about that porn star. So you might just do it just to fulfill that fantasy, but not just to date.
Yeah, but then what if you meet them and fulfill the fantasy, and then you be like, wow, this guy or girl is really, really nice, and they're like a really nice person. Because at the end of the day, people who do porn are still people.
I know, but would you
And they
want to
still
share?
do have
but would
feelings.
you want to share that piece that you have with everybody else?
No,
in
I
the
wouldn't.
video?
I wouldn't, because first and foremost, I don't want to see the person that I'm dating having sex with somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't care if it is their job. I don't care. I don't want to see you having sex with somebody else. And I don't want the person that I'm dating their naked body exposed for the world to see. So then me and you walking down the street, and then everybody, you know, knows about you and knows how your body looks. You see what I'm saying? Like that couple that does porn, Hot Rod and his boyfriend.
You know them more than me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I only know Hot Rod's name because he's kind of popular. I can't think of his boyfriend's name. But they do porn together.
But with other people?
Well, I've only seen his boyfriend do porn with him. Now, Hot Rod does porn with other people. But I've only seen his boyfriend do porn with him. I'm sure his boyfriend probably does porn with other people. But I just don't... I would love to ask them, how does that work? And how do they meet? You see what I'm saying? Like, how does that work? Because, you know, not everybody thinks like you. So, you know, what may not be cool to us is grandioso for other people.
Now, did you see the X Factor clips?
No.
Yeah, we talking about like Uncle that. Because y'all know ain't getting a new video till next week. So, X Factor.
This is long.
X Factor will be premiering September 21st, which is going to be on Wednesday night. So, we need to already know, establish this now. Is this something that we're going to review every week? X Factor?
But yeah, because I'm going to watch it because it's new and this is with Simon Cowell and Paula. Yeah, of course I'm going to watch it.
So, it's going to be Simon Cowell, Paula Abdul, L.A. Reid, and Nicole Scherzinger. It was supposed to be Cheryl Cole, but Cheryl Cole got fired. So, Nicole Scherzinger filled in for her spot. But my thing is, just looking at those clips, Nicole looks out of place on that stage. And the reason why I think she looks out of place is because she's too young to be up on there. How the fuck can you be up there judging someone, you know, not judging someone, but you don't really have a big career. So how can you judge someone? You're trying to establish your own solo career. How can you just be up there?
Yeah, I see exactly what you're saying because your solo career isn't booming. Like, for instance, the difference between her and J-Lo is J-Lo may not be the best singer in the world, but J-Lo has had a successful solo career. So J-Lo can tell you, like, J-Lo can give you pointers and hints on how to be a successful artist because she has been Nicole, it's like, we only know of your success with Pussycat Dolls. But as far as a solo artist, like, how can you give me any pointers? You can only give me pointers about being in a group.
And I really wish Mariah and Keri could just get in that motherfucking chair. Because that would be hot. And we know Mariah has her diva attitudes. And I could see if someone was singing right, I could see Mariah getting them together. I really wish she could be there. But she just don't look like she fits that mold too well. I don't think she fits it. But it's definitely, I'm definitely going to be watching it.
Mom came in here.
Who?
No, she left.
No, she's not here.
Yeah, go to bed.
Why would you do that? Didn't you see her right there?
No,
Come here, come here.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Would you like me to just slap it in your face while I see you there? Would you like me to do that?
I didn't.
No, but would you like me to do that?
No.
Alright, then go upstairs and don't come back down.
I didn't even see.
What if you would have smashed her finger? Don't come back down.
I don't live here. I don't live here. But are we gonna talk about
You see that?
Housewives?
Housewives. Basketball wives.
You know, it's
Yes. Basketball wives.
this is the last topic.
You sure?
Yes, because
What
I'm
is it?
starting to get a little.
I know you can get tired, but girl, we gotta. Because we got to talk about Nicki Minaj, too.
Oh, God. All right, that's the last topic. That's the last
So,
topic.
basketball-wise, fill them in. Fill them in.
Oh, no, you fill them in, because I filled them in for almost every topic.
You know, I just want to come talk. So, wow, tweet. So, anyway.
That's Madison. Yep.
Okay. So, last week, we seen Evelyn in New York with her father, you know, her patching things up with her dad. I'm glad about that. Also, we seen Tammy get into it with her family members about managing her daughter's career. But my thing is, where do Tammy live? In Miami or New York?
That's a good question.
Because I don't know, now I don't know where she lives at. If you in Miami, Tammy, let your cousin handle that with your daughters. Because there's no way you can manage someone while you're in Florida and they're in New York. Just don't look right. Let your family look out for you. But you going in on your family, to me that wasn't cool. But Tammy and her mom look exactly alike. Tammy and... What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Go back upstairs. Until you apologize to her. Don't play with me. No, you didn't. You didn't apologize.
Oh.
Alright, now go outside.
You lucky Madison said you apologized.
But I should slam the door in her face on purpose. Leave that umbrella there. It ain't raining.
What is the matter with you? I don't live here.
So anyway, yeah. Tammy and Evelyn decided that once Evelyn sells out of the shirts, Evelyn won't sell no more stuff. Girl, what else happened?
I don't know, but fast forward.
I was just trying to catch him up because we didn't talk about it.
No,
last week was alright. This week, girl, let me tell you one thing. What's her name?
Mika.
Mika, you just ain't fitting in nowhere.
No.
It just ain't working.
It's not working.
It just ain't. Because nobody is feeling you like that.
Nobody wants her to be their friend.
And what's up with her and Susie hanging out? And how the fuck can Mika and Susie judge Royce's new boyfriend, Brian? Like, they sitting up there grilling them like they Cookie Crunch girlfriends with Royce. Like, y'all don't even know Royce like that. They be telling her, oh, I think he's sneaky.
But you know
I
blame Royce.
Yeah.
Because Royce should not have allowed them to do that. I would never allow any of my friends to sit there and grill somebody that I'm talking to, because what goes on between me and that person has nothing to do with you. I could care less what you say about him. That's somebody that I'm with, and you're going to respect that. You see what I'm saying? And whatever personal feelings you got against them, keep that to yourself.
Yep.
Don't tell me. Keep it to yourself. Because then me and you are going to have a problem.
You can talk about, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
Mika,
bitch,
you don't even know her.
You got a man. Okay, good. Like, but how well do you know Royce?
You don't even know her.
What's Royce's last name? What's Royce's father's name? What's the name of Royce's children?
It's Susie through the.
Like, I just don't know. Like,
you don't even have a fucking man.
I don't think he the right one for her because...
Thuckatas.
Don't do that, Mathew. Don't talk about her like
You don't
that.
even have a fucking man. And they have the nerves to sit in that damn car dealership asking, does that car come like that with no damn hood on it? What fucking car do you know that don't have a hood on it, Susie? Come on. Did you see how the guy looked at her? Does a car come like that? Susie, have you ever driven a car like that?
And what was Royce wearing while they were there?
Then Royce had the nerve to tell them while they were there, while she was standing there in that outfit, that I'm in my 30s. Dressed like an 11-year-old. With those booty shorts, those tube socks, that baseball cap that...
I thought Royce was in her late 20s.
I thought Royce was in her early 20s.
She look... No, I'm not saying she... But I'm just saying, like, what she done been through and all that. I thought she was at least in her late 20s. But Royce looks good. But I was just over it. And then Susie gonna ask, do he got a big thing? Yeah. Like, bitch, I know we heard that.
The conversation should have ended right there. I mean, he looked like he do, but I'm just saying, it should have ended right there.
Like, he don't look sneaky to me.
Well, he can be sneaky with me. So no, I'm playing.
That he could just... All that talking, do a lot. But anyway, Evelyn.
That was a joke.
Evelyn and her girlfriend.
Jennifer.
What? No, Evelyn and her girlfriend.
Who?
the girlfriend that was in her house, that got into her mind that Jennifer is jealous of her.
What girlfriend?
The guy, bitch.
That was at the store, not the house.
I thought he was at her house.
No, he was at
But
the
they was
store.
drinking champagne like they wasn't at work.
Yeah, they was at the store.
So, anyway.
KO, whatever his name is.
I don't know his name.
I don't know.
But I didn't like how he was trying to make her think that Jennifer is jealous. Or maybe Jennifer has her way, like she just don't want to just convey it to her that she don't like Chad Ochocinco, which is a fake love story anyway.
Well, first of all, but if she don't want to convey it to her, then don't go on a radio show.
Yeah, you should.
And do all that.
But
and,
I think it's all for TV. I think, I just want a better storyline for them to fight over something. Like, I don't know.
I think
but
that's
anyway.
a good story. I think that's a good thing to fight over.
Yeah.
I don't want you to go on the radio and tell people that what you don't like about me and my... That's none of your business.
Look, all I know is Mikkel loves Beyonce too much.
You know what I mean?
Mikkel loves Beyonce.
You would be very
more
upset if
than-
I got on the radio and said something about you and somebody you was dating, right?
Yeah, but
Well,
what?
that's not. So Evelyn has every right to be upset. And then not only that, Evelyn and Jennifer are very close. So it's like, don't do that. I would never expect Jennifer to do it. And like Evelyn said, her and Tammy are not even the best of friends. And Tammy called her to congratulate her when they found out she was engaged. But Jennifer didn't. And that's supposed to be your girlfriend. Even if you don't like Chad, that's
But
still
wait
your
a
friend.
minute. If she look now, she know all these months ago that Jennifer never called and congratulated her. She had all that time to ask, like, "Are you happy for me?" Or
Yeah,
like,
she
what's
did have
going
all,
on?
but see, she didn't let it get to her. But then after the situation with the whole radio thing, then that's, like for instance, a lot of things that people do, and they don't say stuff right away, and they let it build up and build up and build up until you have that breaking point, which was this radio.
Well, they both are in each other's ass anyway, and it was bound.
I think
something
Jennifer
was bound
is
to
more in
happen.
Evelyn's ass.
Huh?
I think Jennifer's more.
Yeah,
in
she
Evelyn's.
is, but they both need each other. They're like codependent with each other.
They're like cheating.
They co-sign and yeah. But you know what? What I didn't like from Shawnee, and I know why Shawnee didn't invite Royce. It's not because they don't get along or whatever. It's because last time she's like, shit, the trip was free. That's why I went. So Shawnee like, Royce is not going because I'm not gonna pay for her, bitch. Because she was being ungrateful. I'm not a dumb bitch. I know what's going on.
Yes, that's.
So, but my thing is Susie. When Shawnee asked, "Were you okay?" Bitch, there was no doubt in her mind. Bitch, she was on that motherfucking plane.
She didn't give
Italy.
Voice who? Voice. No, I don't know.
I'm okay with it.
I'm gonna stay with it. Yeah, I'm fine. She said, "You okay with it?" Yeah, I'm okay with it. She was ready to hop on
Because she
that
wants
plane.
to be in so bad. She's another bitch that will never be in the circle. You will never be in the circle, girl.
Susie is not cute. Susie's awkward. She's just weird.
Girl, I just don't.
I don't look to Susie for no type of fashion sense, no type of common sense. I just
Bye, Susie.
bye.
And Tammy, you picking that fight with Mika right now.
Now you picking, yeah,
now you picking with her.
Yeah, because you ain't have to do all that at the table. And why was it when they was walking to the restaurant, everybody else was cute in their skirt and their heels, and Tammy had on a fucking sundress with slides?
I didn't even notice
Did
that.
you know everybody, all of them was looking hot in their heels and their skirt, and she had on slides and a sundress and was drinking a beer. While they was all drinking wine, she had a beer.
She's rough around the edges.
She's
She's dug in the dress. I love Tammy. That's my girl though. Tammy, when you coming on the Skorpion show, girl, let's talk.
I don't live here.
Okay. So now on the last topic. Nicki Minaj and her boyfriend.
I feel like I've been talking for 2 hours.
Well, we have been. It's had to be over an hour and a half.
Who's gonna sit and watch it?
They better fucking watch it. Y'all been. Let me tell y'all one motherfucking thing. Y'all better watch this video.
I
know you ain't click off by now. Anyway, they've been, when we get a new video, Oh, now you got a new video. Chantel, I hope you popped a whole lot of popcorn, and I hope you still watching. But, and when you coming on the show, too. I'm tired of all of these singers and stuff, tweeting me and stuff. Bring your asses on the show. Get on the show. So anyway, Nicki Minaj and her, what they say, her hype man / boyfriend, Safari, I don't know how you say his name. They got into a little altercation yesterday in Dallas. And, TMZ reported that you said she got punched in the face.
TMZ originally reported that she was punched in the face.
Punched in the face. So everybody was talking about it on Twitter, and Nicki Minaj got on there this morning denying it. and she said, imagine someone hitting me and getting away with it. You know, but then the guy was saying how it's not true, and then they blame the media for blowing things out of proportion. And then we found out there was a police report filed, but she did not press charges. And TMZ got the claims, and it actually was Nicki Minaj getting hit in the face with a suitcase. Now, you were saying that they were struggling over the suitcase, right? Mm-hmm. Like, do you know what happened? Because
they were apparently reportedly what happened was they were arguing at a pool. The argument went from the pool back up to the room where they both were staying there together. That's her boyfriend. Mm-hmm. He's her boyfriend. He is. Come on. He's her boyfriend. She followed him back to the room. I think he was leaving. And apparently what was reported is that she had some of her stuff in his suitcase. Mm-hmm. And so I guess she wanted to get her stuff out of his suitcase. And so the both of them started struggling with the suitcase. And he got, the upper hand and snatched it from her. And when he snatched it from her, it hit her in the face, prompting her to bite her lip or whatever the case may be. And she, the cops were called. Apparently the paramedics were called. Mm-hmm. Nicki Minaj did not press charges because I think she realized it wasn't that serious. She probably knew that he did not mean to do that. Mm-hmm. So, they were arguing, yes, but he didn't mean to do that to her. And I think that's why I got on Twitter. Y'all gotta forgive me if some of y'all probably figure out why am I talking like this. My tongue is killing me. Yes, my tongue. It's killing me.
Nicki don't do that.
I know, but it's gonna kill me for a while. Nicki, I got on Twitter and said that Nicki Minaj lied. But I think I spoke too soon. It wasn't that she lied, because she didn't lie. Mm-hmm. So I need to apologize because I said that she lied and Nicki Minaj didn't lie. TMZ reported earlier saying that she got punched. Nicki Minaj responded by saying that on her Twitter, what does she look like letting somebody punch her in the face? So basically what she was saying was, no, that is not what happened. She didn't get punched. But she didn't tell us what happened. Mm-hmm. She just told us that no, she didn't get punched. And I guess she didn't get punched. That was true. She did not get punched. So when I got on Twitter today and said that Nicki Minaj lied, I was wrong for saying that because she didn't lie. It's unfortunate when celebrities go through things like this. This is what I mean too also with celebrities in their private time. Why can't celebrities argue like regular people and not have TMZ all up in their ass? You know what I mean? Like this is something.
But this is my thing. You know what? They should have Nicki Minaj or the boyfriend should have never went to Twitter. They should have never talked about it. If I was her, I wouldn't have tweeted all day.
They should never call the cops because eventually it's going to get out.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if
it wasn't
not that serious.
No, it wasn't that serious.
Now that we found out all of this is not that serious, but I would have never tweeted anything in the first place. It wouldn't have been a response. Like, come on, like, some people never ever respond to rumors, and that's what should have happened. And once the real thing would have got out, then that would have been her time to say something. Mm-hmm. But not right now, because some people, like, especially right now, we already seen what happened with Rihanna and the domestic violence thing. Ain't nobody gonna just let you slide, Nicki Minaj. Like, I'm not being smart. Like, they're not gonna let you slide with no violence. So you shouldn't have said anything. After the whole report really came out, then you could have commented on it. Yeah, I went through an altercation with my boyfriend, but he did not hit me. He did not do anything like that. Mm-hmm. That's what I think she should have said. Something. Not cursing out the media, or they would twist anything, or if the media pissed on your leg and told you it was rain, you would believe it.
Which is true, because some people would.
Yeah, some people would believe it. Okay, they believe anything.
Yeah.
But for me, like what I was telling Mikkel is that TMZ is a real reputable website to me. So I don't think they would just make something up like that, like Media Takeout would. So I think something had to go down, but they got it wrong. But they did get something right where there was an altercation.
Yeah. Well, that's the same thing my friend told me today. Mm-hmm. I just don't like when people believe everything that they read or hear. You know what I mean?
You can't believe
everything you hear and read. That's why I was saying you need to wait until you hear from the source themselves to see what they have to say about it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, Nicki was there, not TMZ. TMZ is only going by what the police report is. You see what I'm saying?
Excuse me.
So,
yeah.
and you know, some people read TMZ as if TMZ was there. No, TMZ is only getting their information from the police report. So, that's all I have to say about it.
Yeah. So, we want to say thank you guys for watching this super duper 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 video. We probably have been recording for an hour and 40 minutes. I'm just assuming. But you know, it's good to get back into the groove of recording. Just thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all thumbs up. Hope y'all left comments on the video, because this video better have like 2,000 comments. We talk about everything, and I want to see your comments about everything that we talk about if you watched the whole video. If you watched the whole video, let us know you watched the whole video. Some of y'all gonna say it, and the video wasn't even up a whole hour and 40 minutes. Some of y'all probably leave it in there anyway, but I'm clocking y'all right now. But just enjoy this video. Share this video on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, MySpace, because apparently Khia still goes on MySpace, so you can still post on your MySpace blogs. And thank you guys so much for voting for us for those 3 Weblog awards. And when we get those awards, we will post them on our video. And thank y'all for watching.
I want to give a few shout outs, because they're going to kill me if I don't. I want to give a shout out to a few people on Twitter, starting with Official Kevin D. He's on Twitter. That's his Twitter name, Official Kevin D. I want to give a shout out to Kev. I want to give a shout out to Wade from Wade TV show on Twitter. I also want to give a shout out to oh boy. I want to give a shout. I'm sorry. I want to give a shout out to JJ. His Twitter is JJ_so_sexy.
Is it?
That I want to give a shout out to him. What are you laughing at?
I asked was it sexy and you just kept
Oh,
going.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Jay, yeah, he's a nice looking guy. I want to give a shout out to him. I want to give a shout out. Also want to give a shout out. My tongue is killing me. I want to give a shout out to Vontae, because I was on the phone with Vontae today and he did not tell me that it was his birthday. Thank you, Vontae, for not reminding me that it was your birthday.
You sound like Susie, bitch.
Yes. I want to give a shout out to Reg. I hope I'm saying his name right, Reggie. His Twitter is Rage Nigga. So shout out to Reggie. And that's it. That's it.
I want to give a shout out to all the people I hung out with in Atlanta. Starting with Closed Minded, who was Vontae, Stefan, Trine from Mr. T, Mr. Ray from College Hill, their friend Mr. Ty Wells, who's on Twitter.
Oh yeah, I want to give a shout out to Mr. Ray too from College Hill. Hey Ray.
I want to give a shout out to, maybe forget the shout outs. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Ty Harrington.
He told me.
Ty Harrington. A shout out to Communication. A shout out to Be Heard.
And
the guys Brandon. Who?
Be Nerd.
I didn't hang out with him.
Oh, are you naming the people you hung out with?
Yeah, Be Heard. We tried it.
I thought you hung out with him too.
No, I didn't.
Why? You were in Atlanta.
I told you I didn't hang out with him.
Oh, sorry.
I was trying to...
We've been recording for 2 hours. I forgot.
Yes. You know, we had to spill tea before and after the video. But, I tried to meet up with Joe Work. I couldn't. Sweet Dishes TV, our schedule's too busy. But still, shout out to them. Shout out to Wade TV show, because it was his birthday while I was down there. But I didn't see him.
Happy birthday to Wade, too. It was his birthday.
Shout out to Brandon and Nick from Detroit, because they were in Atlanta at the same time I was here, and he just knew he was going to see me. And we were in the same club, and we met, and he made sure that I won't forget him. So shout out to Brandon and Nick. You know, I swear he found that shit in my head. You know, when I drink, I don't remember everybody. But shout out to them. Just shout out. And somebody called me Drama Dupree. They asked me, was I Drama Dupree? I know I'm in Atlanta and we both big boys, but you really fucking tried it, okay?
Okay, wait. Shout out to Kid Courtney.
Yes,
because I know Courtney got his life, because I was told that people thought that he was me in the club with Kevin. So you know I know Courtney got his life.
And mind you, you got a shout out. I wasn't there in the club.
Wait, really? What they said?
Shout out to Mikkel, the Skorpion show, who's in the building. Now you know what, bitch. I was so drunk. I went over there. I said, ho, ho. finally said Mary.
They finally said you.
So then I was like, I said, Tron, did you hear my hit? Tron was like, yeah, they said your name. And I said,
no.
I said,
Tron was trying to
smooth it. I heard I cursed somebody out.
No wonder why my phone was ringing like that. I had so many people saying, hold on. Hello? What dude? I'm recording right now, and so when you watch our new video, you'll see this phone conversation, okay?
Yes, tell them.
Okay? What dude are you referring to? Oh yeah. Oh, we'll talk about that later.
Okay,
I gotta hang up.
You
I
still
gotta hang
going
up.
on.
Okay? Bye.
And shout out to Kid Court. Shout out to Carlos, because Carlos was forcing me to go see Rihanna, and I said, girl, bye.
Girl, bye.
I didn't go. And I am TT because he took me to Papado, which is a seafood kitchen restaurant, and I ate fried alligator for the first time. And
Did you really?
So good. I really did.
No wonder why you look like that.
Thank you, bitch. And I'm going to give the last shout out to...
I gotta give one more shout out to.
No, you don't, but give it out right now.
No, you give it
Nah,
out.
no, because
I gotta wait till my thing goes. I can get full name.
Well, Charlie, you're going to have to wait.
No!
Because I'm about to preach.
Go ahead, preach. No, preach.
No, you're not going to get the last shout out.
Why?
You know, if you give a shout out right,
Okay,
I'm going to edit you out.
No, hold on, let me get his name. Because I need to make sure I say his name right. You know, you don't want to say nobody's name right. Okay, I want to give a shout out to Robert Hatcher on Twitter. His Twitter name is
from American Idol.
Yeah, he's from American Idol. Season 6, top 30 guys. He's also from America's Got Talent, Season 2, top 8. And Sunday Best, Season 3, top 20.
Oh, girl, you just want to get up, honey.
Robert is a big fan of the Skorpion show, and apparently he's a big Mikkel fan. Because I followed Robert the other day, and he was so excited that he made a video of me following him. And he actually went out and got my name tattooed on his chest. And it was...
It's real? You lying.
I'm gonna show you the video. I posted the video today. Did you see the video when I said Beyonce tour dates? That was the video so I can get people to watch it.
No.
That's why I said I gotta make sure I get his name right.
Let me tell you
Hey,
something.
here it is. Beyonce releases tour date.
Girl.
It's like, no, it's not real.
Oh, I was about
It's
to
not
say.
real. It's not real. It's not
No.
real. It's a pen. He wrote it on his chest. But I thought it was really nice of him because he was really excited. So I was like, oh, that's really nice. So I wanted to make sure. Because
I
first of
was
all,
about to say, is he the crazy one?
no, he's not the crazy. No, he's not the crazy one. I told you the crazy
We'll
one.
talk about that after the
Yeah, we
video.
will. But this one, yeah, I thought this was really cute, and he got over 300 views now. It was really cute.
Well, I'll post that on this video too.
Oh, this should be the opening.
This opening's gonna be they watch the motherfucking video, bitch. Okay, because I got a lot to say. So yeah.
Go ahead.
So I want to give a shout out to my aunt Larissa, who is in the hospital right now. She had 2 heart attacks, and she had quadruple bypass surgery, and I was so scared. You know, I was thanking you guys on Twitter today for praying, and you know, I want to say thank y'all to everyone who just kept praying for my aunt and everything. And she is doing okay. I went up to go see her today, and we were talking for a while. She didn't even, first of all, she didn't ask me how I was doing. I haven't seen her in a couple years, but the first thing she said to me was, you need to lose some damn weight, because you getting big. And she said, it's not good, it's not healthy. I was like, okay, well, you know, I was caught off guard, but I'm glad that she told me that.
Is he gonna lose it?
Hell yeah, well, not right now. But soon, but you know, I was just so happy, y'all. And she was just telling me how she was knocked out for 10 days. All she remembered was coming into the hospital, and you know, I guess she'd wake up 10 days later, and she was just telling me how, like, I guess she can hear the people, but she couldn't see the people. And how she was saying last Monday she was just coming so close to dying. And she just said she was telling me that she can feel herself dying. But she was saying, you know, she just asked the Lord, like, to let her stay, not right now, you know. And she pulled through, and I was just like, I was just so happy. And you know, like when you pray and you pray on things, like even though it looks like it's not going to happen. Like, miracles do happen, and prayer does work. So if it's something that you want or somebody that you care for, you know, pray for them. Prayer really, really works. And I am so happy that I get a chance to talk to my aunt again because, you know, I've been busy. It's not like I couldn't go up there to go see her, but, you know, it just made me reappreciate the fact that I still have her in my life and that she's still here, and I wouldn't have to live with that regret of her dying and something happened and I couldn't say anything to her. So I'm glad that I have a chance to talk to her and say the things that I want to say and just have a good time with her. So, you know, if you had that person in your life that you need to go see, you need to see them because you never know when is the last time. And when I was in Atlanta, the devil came to me in my dream by telling me that she died. And I was just, in my dream, I just like, oh my God, and I didn't even have that chance to say what I wanted to say. And I am just so grateful that it was only a dream. But I'm telling y'all, we must see the people in our lives, especially the elderly, and make sure that they're okay. And we must say the things that we need to say to them because you never know when it's the last time.
Well, you know, well, you know, with my aunt who just died, you know how close I was to her. Mm-hmm. And the thing, and the thing that you were saying about prayer, you should always pray, you know, because prayer does work. Unfortunately, in my situation, it didn't come through because, you know, my aunt passed away. Now, it doesn't mean that prayer didn't work for her, because when she had her stroke, you know, she was slowly but surely getting better, but she didn't fully recover from it, you know, and she, you know, eventually died. But the best thing about the story with my aunt is that my aunt was able to live 84 years. You know, she outlived both her parents and all of her sisters. All of my aunt's sisters all died in their 60s. My aunt lived past the 60s, past the 70s, and lived to be 84 years old. So that was a blessing in itself, even though she died from the stroke. But I was just so blessed to still have her around, and she became like a second grandmother. So I like the fact that you did go see your aunt, because I remember there was a lot of times when I would go see my aunt, and a lot of people were like, I want to go see her, she's so old. And it was like, it's not the point that she's old, it's that you should cherish those people and your family. Because before my aunt died, I didn't realize it then, and she probably didn't, or maybe she did realize it. But my aunt was telling me stories about my family that I never knew, and I probably never would know if I hadn't gone around there. You see what I'm saying? I felt myself telling my 40-something-year-old cousin stories about my great-grandparents and about my grandma that she didn't know. Why? Because my aunt was telling me those stories. And I guess my aunt knew that here is somebody that's willing to listen, so let me tell him these stories so when I'm not here, he'll be able to pass these stories along. So I just thank God all the time that I was able to go see her, and I was able to listen to her and learn from her. And so it's good that you went to. How old is your aunt?
She's got to be close to 70.
Yeah. So that's good that you went to go see her. And it's good that she's feeling better.
That's my dad's sister, so it's, I think it was probably like,
Is she your
12
dad's
of them?
or
she's not the oldest, I don't think.
But she
But
was your dad?
it's only 3 of them left.
Okay.
So I have 2 aunts and my uncle left. So,
You know, and I'm lucky too. My grandparents had 10 kids, and my mom's oldest sister's turning 70 in a few weeks, and the family's throwing her 70th birthday. So
thank y'all for watching, and we will see y'all next week.